All right. Hi, hello there, and welcome to the live. Woo! Us playing around with multiple cameras. I might be able to. We might be setting something up here in a minute. In a little while. Not today though. Not today. Today we're silencing our phone. Eventually. Shush phone. But yeah, I have plans. I have plans for 2 cameras. Hopefully like a cat cam. I'm trying to train the cat. We'll see how well that works. I want him to sit in the chair so that everybody can look at him. But he's being a little butt monkey. Anyway. Just imagine, you could have 2 angles of this beautiful mug and my caterpillar eyebrows. Ba-bam. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Perfect. All right. Hello, Sane. Hello, Sangi. Hello, Genula. Sorry about that. Ducky Bits. Rex the Dragon. Quirky Moments. Yami made it. Triceratops is here. Jody's here. Knots by Kaylee's here. Southern Bonita's here. Tea with a Unicorn is here. Tundra. Got you. 4 Paws in a Book is here. My eyeballs are not here. What are we doing, eyeballs? Kim's here. Let me link that. Pin. And I pinned to the Discord down there. Ellie Crew, Big Scoops of Spaghetti. Her Boiling Point. I know, 2 cameras. Ooh, fancy. Happy JD, Adrian, sorry. Mr. Ranger Lab. Chase Helm. I'm just checking names at this point now. CH 10-3 RAM. Uh-huh. Okay, I had something. What did I do to it? Why did I do it? I don't know why I did that. I'm mumbling, I apologize. Did I get most of everybody? Yeah, I got everybody. Yeah. My tongue turns black, it's because I just had some Tums. Tums. Sue. Chloe. Gotcha. There we go. You know, I've lost my ability to speak Leet, so that's on me. You'd think I would remember, but no, you'd be wrong. You'd be so wrong. Let me pull up my mod chat, so there we go. All right. Hello, CH. Did I say hi to Happy Family? Well, I did now. Hello, Happy Family. Like I say, words are hard. Words are hard, man. Words are hard. Barometer pressure is rising. Trying to figure out why I'm having like a nonstop sinus migraine, and I think it's because the barometric. Sure, I think I said that wrong. Pressure doodad thing, but it makes me stupid. So, where are we at? Yeah, the pressure, you know? The pressure, man. Also, it's like 100 degrees. How do you forget how to read Leet? Well, you don't. Hey, Random, you're here. That's not me. She did that to herself. That's her, man. She did that on her own. But hey, man, how you doing? I'm watching I'm watching your 100 days. I'm glad you're doing that again. Hello, Hot Pocket Phoenix. I noticed that you named your dude after yourself this time, which is really funny because I actually had a little guy that I named Random Planet. I named him Drew Random. He died really quickly though. Oh yeah, your 1,000 days. 100 days, 1,000 days, whatever. It's a 0. But yeah, hey, can somebody throw Random's channel in here? Probably not, because no one knows what the hell I'm talking about. Yummy, yummy. Throw Random's gaming channel in here. It's really good. Very soothing voice. Oh, never mind. Don't throw the don't put the link in here. Never mind. Never mind. Your multiple of 10 number name. Hey, Wilma's here. And Chloe's going, that name is still going to keep bugging me. It's cool, man. I understand. Fine. Be that way. Oh, it's not a vampire thing, man. I like supporting people and I like your channel, so, but whatever. Whatever. It's funny that you come in here though, the day that we go watch Amber for like the first time in a year, literally. I think it's literally been a year since we've watched her at this point. No, don't put Random in here. They didn't want to be in here. Is that Random's link? Don't put Random's channel in there. They didn't want it. So, Knots is making biscuits. That's okay, man. I've been following along. It's fine. It's okay. We all go inactive for our various. I haven't been very active either, but you know, these wonderful people still come and support me. So anyway, it's good to see Wauma here. 3 minutes on your biscuits. I have glasses. Okay, Wauma, can you see them? This is the problem with the glasses chains. Can you see them? That's true. That's true. Comment's gonna do what comment's gonna do. But Wauma, can you see the glassy chains? I had like this extra necklace hanging around. It doesn't have any charms on it yet, though. So I didn't think about dangly earrings. Dangly earrings might be a little bit more noticeable and probably lighter. I didn't think about that though. Thank you for the tip. That next time you guys watch, we might have different glassy chains on the glasses here. That's a good idea. They're not giving Gritty any sensory issues. This is true. The mic does have a name, Jenna. Jen, it's this is Mini Gritty. See, because he's orange. And the only reason it has glasses is because it came with the outfit. And I was like, wait a minute, those will fit my mic. Ooh, I forgot to get fingerless gloves. I love that Mini Gritty's getting Fuzzy Potato Golden Girl. Don't you make fun of the Golden Girls. This is Weed Bump. This is Weed Bump, the Snaxolotl. Cranial accessories. Astronomical. I can't remember that word. Oh, headset. There we go. I'm like, what am I forgetting? Ugh. I do have glasses. I don't know if I'm going to end up wearing them or not, so they might end up going on. Yeah, Snaxolotl. Who named him Snaxolotl? It's one of y'all. I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was. What did you walk into? Oh, there's a new girl on the block. Random. But this is my microphone. This is way more fun. Is the mic self-determined autistic despite it being impossible for mics to have autism? No. No, because Mini Gritty actually has respect for people and respect for the process. So, no. Because much like real Gritty, little mini Gritty will kick people for being assholes. Mini Gritty is an actual ally. Mini Gritty might actually smack a 13-year-old too, so let's not challenge it. Hey, Susan in the Woods here. Hello, Rosalind. I was just thinking about you. Aw, thank you. Listening while you work. Can you whistle? Can you whistle while you work? Do-do-do-do-do-do. So I just got done. Here's the thing. You guys remember that I told you I have the treasure trove of videos. I just got done reacting to the original Rosee's the heartbreak of being an ex-stepmom video. And that took me 2 hours, so that's going to end up being a two-parter. But there are other wonderful videos in there that, you know, greatest hits kind of things. When we get done with Appa's video here, this is Amberlyn Reed returns with a new way, and this is her live that she did on YouTube. Yes, I haven't actually checked, but I'm pretty sure this is the cut down of Amber's first live in a year. It's been less than a year, right? It's been less than a year. 6 months? It's been 6 months, right? Because she came back because she got monetized and then she got demonetized again. And that's not going to give me her channel. BPD is hilarious, by the way. Maybe we should go watch that one. Was it really only 2 months ago? Wow. Wow. Why does it feel like it's been so long ago? All right, so her last live was 4 months ago. And so this one, oh, it's only 20 minutes. I probably could have reacted to it, but we're not going to. So, hello, Flaming Upholstery. Hey, hello, Demibird. I don't know why, but my tongue decided to rebel at that moment. It was like, screw this noise. I'm moving away. I just feel like, it just feels like it's been so much longer. Hello, Sigma Alpha Beta Mom. Just checking. Anybody else? All right. Where was I going with this? Well, my point is irrelevant because for some reason I thought this was much, much longer. I felt like she's been gone for much longer than she has. All right. So anyway, this is Appa's cut down to 16 minutes, but it was a 20-minute live. So she's really only taken like 4 minutes out of it, really. So we're cherry picking this, you guys. We cherry picked 16 out of the 20 minutes. So yeah, his time is an illusion. Hey, Ruby. You didn't get a note? I put this up an hour ago, so somebody just wasn't paying attention. No, it's fine. YouTube be YouTubing. Hey, Dragon Ghoul. Who else? Oh, hey, Bell Pepper. So, I don't have a point anymore. Anyway, once we get done with Amber, I want to check in on Rosee and the visiting boy for a quick minute. I figured this might take longer. And also, I should probably get going because I don't want this to run past 6:30. 6:30! Right? For my mods, so before they yell at me. Because they will. Because I asked them to. They will yell at me because I asked them to do that. So, you know, it's fine. Y'all think my mods are mean to y'all, but okay, they're having a discussion amongst themselves. Got it. 7. No. Who's got a foster kitten? What? My tiny foster kitten is 4 pounds. Oh. Baby kitten. Teach Random about girls. I don't know, Random. You're brave. That's all I gotta say. Random, for everyone in the room, Random doesn't know much about Girl World, but comes in here anyway every now and then. So be nice. I miss a lot of the conversation, I'm not gonna lie. I miss a lot of chat. I'm a terrible live streamer. Hey, Hot Pocket. So anyway, all right, let's get caught up on Amber. I know she's got like, did she say she's got like 11 days? I think in this one she says she's got like 11 days of her eating. I don't know if I'm interested in actually reacting to all of them, but I do think it's worth noting that she's gotten up to 11 days on TikTok. But I think, because you guys know I routinely watch Kicking Geese, but I think it was in Kicking Geese's chat that someone was pointing out that she's not even like compiling those and putting them on YouTube as, you know, like a compiled video. Compiled's the right word, right? Like a lot of people on TikTok will do, but she has no video library. You know, I mean, this is it. From 2 months ago, she's got one 11-minute video. So it would actually be a pretty smart move on, well, and there right there is the problem. It'd be a really smart move on her end to take all of those days of eating, take the TikToks, mush them together, and post them as days, you know, here on YouTube. But I think she'd get in trouble because of the eating. So, here we go. All right. So, congratulations to Rosee Lynn and Mammy Bell for being the July chatters of the month. And since we were congratulating y'all, nope, don't want to do that. Let's do some membership gifting here. Haha. I know terms apply. Go away, YouTube. Why is YouTube unhelpful? All right. Random. Hey, Red. Welcome to the membership, Random. All right, Random Planet, Demi Bird, Flaming Upholstery, and Knots by Kaylee. Welcome to the... Oh, and Common. You're not a member? And Common Sense, welcome to the undergrads. Mwahaha. I'll throw the other 5 out. I'll throw the other 5 out later in the month. Rigged. Oh, yeah. Speaking of rigged, England plays Argentina. Is that tonight? Was that at 3 or is it at 7? I don't remember. Quick, somebody check the score. It's like I feel like I have to like root against England because USA, but like I feel like if Argentina wins, it kind of like proves the rigging, you know. I don't know how much I believe in the like how do you rig the World Cup, but like England just scored. Yeah. I do feel like I should be rooting against England though. But hello, health and social care nerd. No, sorry. I just need to know the score. I'm not going to rant about it like I did in the members stream last night. Because apparently I put one of my mods to sleep, but they're not here. K-Buns isn't here today. But anyway. All right. Let's get Amber, let's get Amber knocked out before my ADHD alarm goes off. I've taken my meds too. So, justice for Buns. Poor Buns. You would think I didn't like Buns. Hello, Horse and Rider. All right. Let's speed her up a little bit. 125. I actually prefer her at one. Nope, not that fast. There. I like her there. So was someone biting your ankles? No biting ankles. Lynn, as a Norwegian, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to root for England. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Norway was definitely in my group of teams I was rooting for. Things do always get a little weird when you come in here, and it's called they call themselves the Feral Chat for a reason. So, hey Jen, hello Moonlit, and hello Truman. Yep. Trumerhoffen. There we go. Got it out. Hey, Stofang. All right, back to this. Yeah, I was rooting for Norway, too. I had $2 on them. I won't bet more than $2 on sports. Your emotional support Viking? Is she better than me? Is Amber actually better than me, though? Okay. Hey, it's the cycle! Right, this is good. This is good. Wait. Right. We're doing that. We're in for those of you who have never been here for an Amber cycle. I'm so glad they threw this up here because I didn't know where to find this anymore. This is the updated. I think this is the updated Amberlyn cycle. I forget who originally created this, which is truly unfortunate because I know they're kind of pissed off about that. But I think their name was like Aaron. And but we are in phase 1. We are in phase 1 here, which is the weight loss plan. So if you guys don't know, Amber is doing she's doing 25 or just 2,000. She's just doing 2,000 calories right now. So this is her weight loss plan part of the cycle. So if you can't really read this, so I'll read it to you. The weight loss plan, rehashing, trying old weight loss approaches that didn't work before. She's never done 2,000 calories that I can recall, but she does do calorie counting pretty frequently. Usually she cuts herself way too low, which is why it doesn't work. We'll see if calorie counting works for her at all, but I'm not as optimistic as a lot of people are. Freshly washed hair, somewhat regular weigh-ins, claims a new attitude and mindset. Sometimes there's new purchases, usually water bottles, Fitbits, books, and such not. I don't think... Have there been any like health journey related purchases? I don't know. Attempts at physical exercise. She hasn't done any of that. Meal prep and planning. We've definitely seen that happening. Acts as if this is indeed a weight loss channel. Exercise, cook, shop with me. She hasn't declared weight loss channel at this point because she's doing this on the TikToks. So there's that. But hey, Kicking Geese. I was just talking about you. And Lynn, I don't think I saw you here, but hello, how are you? Cutting the calorie intake that low when one's used to such a high intake is a recipe for disaster. Well, 2000's high for her when she cuts her calories. Usually she goes, one time she cut it as low as like 1,500. Usually she does like 18. So I know it's weird to only have like 200 more calories, but for her, that's actually pretty good. Hey, Unicorn Blow. Rose's cycle has to include peen, fleers, and trauma. I'm with you, Unicorn Blow. I'm trying to put together Rose's cycle, but I really haven't. She doesn't really have one because she doesn't really try. That's the difference. Like, Amber occasionally tries. I've not seen Rosee try. So the video's muted. It sure nope. Is it? Shouldn't be. But there it is. All right, now it shouldn't be. Fortunately, it's only the intro music, so you guys didn't miss any dialogue. Just me yammering. People might say, oh, was... No, the Norway beating fucking Brazil was amazing. Kiki gaze, it's the cycle of futility. Exactly. We're excited about this. Ross tries pretty hard at defending why she doesn't need to lose weight. Well, yeah. Hey, it's Mooch. Yeah, we just started too, so. All right.
Amber on TikTok, the cycle has started all over again.
Can you guys hear it
After
now?
recently admitting to being back at her highest weight, Amber is back for week 2 of trying to stay under 2,000 calories a day.
We're not going to do a whole backstory. I have genuinely been yo-yo dieting since I was like 10 years old. I'm 35 right now. I kind of just...
Wait, you said that Norway's never lost to Brazil? Ooh. Well, that's good to know. Excellent. Now I know who needs to knock Brazil out every year. I might be starting to enjoy soccer as much as I enjoy football. And I'm sorry, I'm American, so it's football and soccer. They're two distinct sports, and you guys are wrong. But but I think I'm actually starting to kind of like soccer.
Just want to start fresh, okay? So I'm going to be tracking my calories. I honestly was not going to do weigh-ins. Why not show my progress? A week ago, I weighed in at 549.0, which is the heaviest I have weighed in years. No.
Okay. I was thinking about this a couple minutes ago. Hang on. I was hoping to catch that. Where she says it's the highest she's weighed in years. She doesn't say it's her highest weight ever. It's just her highest weight in years. Now, her highest weight ever was 572 point something. So I don't know if she was actually lying, but she was lying. she was lying. So you call it foodie ball. I guess we could call it foosball, call it what the Germans call it. And I'm still saying it wrong.
No, not going to be happening around here. I weighed in
Girl, stop.
today at 537.4. That means I lost 11.6 pounds this week.
And before we get into last night's live stream, here's how Amber weighed in at the end of week 2, just hours earlier.
You guys, it is time for that Monday weigh-in. Who's ready? So if I didn't have a scale, I would know that I'm losing weight just based on these few things.
She always knows she's losing weight, doesn't she? She's been higher. Yeah, random. And that's the last time she weighed herself was 572. When she was at the LCU, well, 4 months ago, she kind of admitted to being over 600. So yeah, she's getting up there. 38 stone. Yeah, a little over 38 stone, I think. I don't know. What's 600 in stone? So well, random, you're starting to understand why we're here. One of the reasons why we're here. It's not terrible to say. Here's the thing. The girls put this stuff on the internet, all right? It's not like we go digging for this shit. They put it here in front of us. It's like a platter. Yeah, Hot Pocket. She always specifies highest known, right?
I'm breathing better. I'm moving better. My clothes are fitting better. I have so much more energy. It's insane. But a big clue was when I looked back at my day 1 versus today, day 15, I look so swollen, and it's only been 2 weeks. I know.
I mean, I'm sure she does, because we were all commenting on how, well, all of us were commenting on how swollen she looked when she was doing her feeder fodder on those first 2 days of eating that she was posting on TikTok, because she hadn't started doing her 2,000 calories yet. Because I know even I was like, she just looks painful. Sane, do you need to go to the bathroom? Is a stone 12 pounds tally? I don't actually. Demi says yes. I don't actually know. I thought it was 16 pounds. Yes, you do. Excellent. You may go to the bathroom then. So, yeah, but then 2 days into TikTok, What I Eats, she started doing the 2,000 calories. And I mean, even if she is losing water weight, she's still losing the bloat. So she probably does feel better. All of us were wrong. It's 14 stones. It's 14 pounds.
I'm losing a lot of water weight, but I have a severe case of lipedema. I also have lymphedema. So losing that water weight and that fluid retention, like, just drastically changes the way that I feel mentally and physically. But
sure.
last Monday, I weighed in at 537.4.
They've got it written out as LBs. Started out at 549, and now we're down to 537. I'm not counting the point whatever.
And today, dun, 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 I weighed in at 527.6, baby.
Oh, well, that's nice of Apathetic Facts. They've got the stone written out for us. So she's down to 37.7 stone. For those of us who don't use any known form of measurement.
That means I'm down 9.8 this week. I was expecting not to have such a big drop week 2 because week 2 is kind of funky dunky. But in total, in 2 weeks, I'm down over 21 pounds. What? I'm just like genuinely so proud of myself. I feel so good. You guys have been so supportive, rooting me through, and it just genuinely means the world to me to see your guys' positive comments down below. Listen,
I mean, all she's getting is positive. Well, okay, that's not true. She's getting a lot more positive comments on TikTok because her reputation is not as well known on TikTok yet. And what are you making, random? What are we making for dinner today? Quirky Moments says, I even scrubbed the bathtub. You're the one I worry about the most. 12 stone and 5'10". She's 3. Yeah, exactly, Prez Hens. Nuts. This is why I don't read the chat. Mammy Bell says, imagine if she actually watched her sodium too instead of processed stuff. Oh, by the way, Mammy Bell, welcome. You are one of the chatters of the month for July. You get claps and me telling you that you are the chatter, one of the chatters for July. It's Mooch. Have you not been here for one of her cycles before? I don't know, Knots. How did stone originate as a measurement? I am also curious. You are back? Good, you came back just in time. Oh, you've not been here for one of her cycles. Yes, all right. Well, here is your first Amberlyn cycle. You came in at the perfect time because this is phase 1. So this will be great. She's 2 weeks into it though, so that's actually really good. Quinoa, pinto beans, chicken breast, sweet corn, tomatoes, and guacamole. Ooh. Burrito bowls. Yummy. Are you going to serve it on rice? I have recently taken up keto. So of course I had mussels with ramen for lunch. But they were mussels and they were delicious. There was yeah, 2 weeks is, 2 weeks is pretty good for her. What's the longest? Why are we using hands? You're gonna serve quinoa on rice? I missed the quinoa. Sorry, it didn't click that what quinoa was. I apologize. Coming from a country with kg, I cannot see the difference between pounds and stones. 16 hands is like 5'3". Why are we measuring me in hands? What did I do for that one? How did I get that going? Press Hen says, I feel like the longest is maybe a month and a half. Yeah. I thought we measured Smurfs and apples, Tally. They're 3 apples high, the Smurfs. I think they measure horses in hands. Do they measure livestock in hands too? When she was with Wifey, didn't she do pretty good for a stretch? Yes? Yes? Question mark? Quirky Moments, I was guessing. Armor my ankles. Pet Sunny for me. Yeah, well, we always learn something interesting in here. I need Giant Stonehead to come in here. They're full of, like, interesting facts.
I haven't disappeared for real. I'm over there on the Tic Tac Paddywhack.
Members have access to the Trout Lips emoji, and I've fixed it so you can see it on the dark background. So See what you get as a member? You get access to your very own trout lip emoji. See, I do things for you.
How are you guys? Oh my god. So I'm only on here just to like pop in. I look old. I'm almost 40.
She looks old. I don't think she looks that old. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think she looks that old. I think her makeup makes her look mature, but I don't think she looks old.
Of course. I'm gonna look like an elderly. I'm gonna look like that, okay? Popcorner Lynn. Oh, love me a popcorner. Oh, I look so pretty. Thank you. My hair looks so
She has kind of got a Tammy Faye kind of look going on, though. I'm not gonna lie.
amazing. Thank you. Love the liner. Thank you. You look good. Thank you. Oh my god.
Well, and then there's that. 40's not even that old, so
You guys are so sweet. I can't. My hair's like a frizzy mess, but you know what? Like, we embrace the frizz. We embrace. That's what you just gotta do, you know? My lipstick is fading. I put it on hours ago. I just have leftover lipstick on. I'm sorry. I should have like touched up my lipstick, but I didn't think it mattered too much.
now I feel like I should touch up my lipstick, but I'm not gonna. I'm resisting the urge.
Your personality is so weird. Do you even know who you are? You know, that's people with borderline, they don't have a sense of self. Do I know who I am fully? I don't know. That's such
Squishing your head. Squishing your head. Why are we?
like a weird question, you know? No, I haven't been kissing anybody. Just be you. Yeah, I naturally, like, this is how I feel like I am.
Don't do this to Tammy Faye. I knew someone would defend Tammy Faye.
So I don't know. Because it's like, I'll be like myself, right? Like, I'll feel like I'm being like authentic and like myself. And people will be like, oh my God, whose personality is this? And I'll be like,
Have fun at water aerobics.
mine? This is giving me life. Oh my God, breathe, girl. I am coming back to the YouTube.
That was weird. What was that?
I'm coming back to the YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Need to turn the lights on. I look like I'm sitting in the dark. Excuse me. I'm sitting in the basement. Of course, now I'm going to be like this the whole rest of the video.
Yeah, I'm coming back to the YouTube. Oh my God, you got cheated on? Leave. Being alone might seem scary.
You not only have been cheated on, but you cheat on your girlfriends. Why do you act... Why do you act like it's okay? Yes, you should leave. Once a cheater, always a cheater. So saith Amberlyn Reed. Her tooth migration is gnarly.
But it'll be way better than being.
Knots? You don't know who Tammy Faye is? Good lord. Don't make me feel so old. Hey, Scar! Thank you. I just turned the light on, so, you know, I lit myself up. We're still talking about hands. That's fair, Preshen. Maybe she is calling herself out. Well, they do say that, like, when you lose teeth, that they will move around. So...
Almost someone who's a freaking cheater. Have I been crying? No. God, when's the last time I cried?
God, I've missed you so much. You're so vapid. There's like nothing happening between your ears. Like I have missed you so much. I know you're insufferable and like it's just like it's like whale song. And I don't mean like she's going, ooh. I mean, it's just like background noise. It's just amazing.
I haven't cried in forever. Am I ever alone?
Oh yeah, if you don't know who Tammy Faye is, Google Tammy Faye. She was an evangelist who I don't even remember who her husband was. Obviously his last who was her husband? Anyway, they were an evangelist couple. But Tammy Faye was effectively famous for, she had really big hair and she wore a lot of makeup, like a lot of makeup, and she would cry. She would cry during the TV sermons, and her mascara, it was part of the gimmick, and her mascara would just run down her face. She's an icon. I mean, she's a literal icon. But yeah, she's a Jimmy Baker. That's right. So yeah, and Jimmy got caught. Yeah, Jimmy himself was a whole thing. Tammy Faye Baker. That's right. Yeah, it was just a waterfall down her face. Yeah, but it was her thing. Like that, she knew exactly what she was doing. You didn't know what Tammy Faye was either? Jan Hooks as Tammy Faye on SNL was brilliant. Yes. And I mean, I guess it depends on like how much you buy into religion. I'm not trying to bad talk religion. I wasn't religious when Tammy Faye was on television. But Tammy Faye and Jimmy Baker were, I think I said his name right, were in a lot of scandals because, again, TV evangelists, they were, raising money, that kind of a thing. But Tammy Faye is just, she's known, she would sing. That was her other thing. She would sing. But they had a huge church. Like, they had a huge congregation because of the television and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, she is not without her problems. She is not without her controversies. Same thing with Jimmy Baker. I mean, they are not without their issues, but what she is best known for is just the makeup and the hair. So, Fundy Fridays. Oh, is that a channel? Fundy Fridays covered that in the video. Super important that she helped raise awareness when gay men were going to. Oh, was she raising awareness for that? That's good for her. I didn't know that she was raising awareness for AIDS. Yeah, that's super good. I didn't know that about her. Jim and Tammy Faye Baker, like all one name. I was an insomniac during Tammy Faye's time on TV and saw many. Yeah, because I think she had her own show for a while, didn't she? So I'm pretty sure she would sing. I mean, they evangelized. They were evangelists. Like I said, they had a huge church. Did Jimmy lay on hands? Did he do the hands thing? So I really I don't remember a ton about either of them, and I'm having flashbacks to the 700 Club. Yeah, kind of. She did sing. Yeah. See, I don't remember a ton about them. I just remember that they were a thing, and the Saturday Night Live would make fun of them, and everybody made fun of them. So, anyway, hey, Cloak Uncloak, good to see you. All right, anyway, it's just so this is Tammy Faye light, all right, but it does kind of remind me of it. World of Warcraft.
I live alone, so yeah. I'm alone 24/7. No, I'm not single, no. I'm in a whole relationship.
No.
No, I'm not monetized, no. No, everyone says like, oh my god, why do you use red on your eyebrows? It's not red. It's literally brown.
I'm not gonna lie, I used a different color on my eyebrows today, just specifically because of that. I think I look like Groucho Marx.
I'm so confused. It's called brown.
Literally.
It's literally even called brown.
I cannot do her eyes. I'm sorry. Someone save that picture.
Maybe they look red because it's actually brown, but like it turns like a little bit of red because
It probably looks red because A, you refuse to use proper lighting. B, you've got some kind of filter going on. And C, there's probably red hue. There's probably a red undertone to the brown. So, because there's no such thing as brown. So, it probably is actually red. And that's why the light is picking it up as red. Yeah, exactly. It's Mooch. It's a warm brown pencil. She needs more of a gray undertone. She just needs to fix her goddamn lighting.
My skin is super sensitive to like.
What was Amber's weigh-in? It was 537? 532? Somewhere between 537 and 532. Somebody correct me.
Things. What's my snack this evening? Evening. Someone asked, you can go to the TikTok. I have been filming every single thing that I eat. Today is day 15.
Oh, 15 days. 15 days. I thought it was 11. My bad.
My mom's good.
Your mom is enabling you. Not only is she enabling you, but she's like... It's more than enabling. She is like legitimately encouraging you, which kind of pisses me off because like... I was like Mama Lynn neutral, right? I was Mama Lynn neutral to kind of like... If this was the bell curve, I was leaning toward Mama Lynn pro Mama Lynn, right? And that last thing with the chicken strips, that little clip with the chicken strips that was on her TikTok. That clip really pissed me off. So that little clip with Mama Lynn in the background really kind of pissed me off. So I'm a little irritated with Mama Lynn. 532. Oh, was it 532? Okay.
15, let's go. Yes.
Hey, Liz. Liz the Loki, good to see you.
Let's go. Am I coming back to vlog? I don't think so. No.
Oh God, we're in a live. I hate your live eras.
I don't think that's really like in my cards right now, to be honest. Did you dye your hair? No. Come to Connecticut. I can't.
Yeah, you can. Get on the bus. Get on the train. I took the train. I took Amtrak. Where was I going? I don't remember, but it was halfway across the damn country, and I sat next to a guy who was easily your size. And the reason he was on the train was because he didn't want to buy 2 airplane tickets. And I know that because he told me about it. I didn't ask. I didn't say shit. He just decided he needed to tell me his life story while we were sitting together in coach. You'll meet a lot of interesting people in coach on the train. So anyway, this dude decided to tell me his life story, and part of it was why he wasn't flying as opposed to taking the train. And I politely listened while he took over half of my seat. So.
I don't even know where Connecticut is. No, I'm not going to vlog. I do love vlogging. I do.
I think Mama Lynn may have done what I did towards the end. It's energy tasking to be at a person not willing to change their ways, so you just shrug and agree. Yeah, I guess, but I'm too nice to men. Dude, what was I gonna do? Like, push him into his own seat? First joke of the day, and I must smell it. That tracks. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Tundra.
I do. Am I balding?
We had a discussion about this. I was reading other people's discussion about this. I don't think this is cut. Hear me out. I don't think this is cut. I don't think it's clean, and I think that's part of the problem. But I think when she pulled her hair to the side, I don't know if mine will do it. I don't know if mine will do it, because my hair is relatively clean. But you see how my hair is like doing the thing? No, it's not. Never mind. Okay, can you see how my fingers are kind of creating like grooves in my hair? There we go. I think that's what's happening. And I think because her hair is neither combed nor clean, I think it's just frizzy as fuck. I don't think it's been cut, but I can't prove it. So, why are the Vine noises? Because we like Vine noises over here, random. Excuse you. Yeah, it might be snarls. It's Mooch. It looks like when my undercut. Yeah, a lot of people think she cut it. A lot of people think this is like a cut or or an undercut. Which, I mean, I can't blame her if she got an undercut, to be honest. It's probably a lot cooler. As someone who has cut mats from their hair and also grown out an under... I'm just saying, I don't necessarily think it's cut. However, I can see why people think that, all right? But she does have her hair pulled off to the side. What I'm more fascinated by, to be honest with you guys, is this, what's going on here. Because this, is this the filter or did she like literally paint her hair? Because this is bizarre because she's got her bangs going up like that. Right? I mean, you can even see my thinning. It's like if I went in and like took eyeshadow and filled all this in. You know? It's very strange. Ruby has a migraine and is going to lay down. Please listen and send hugs for us. Ruby, I'm sorry about your migraine. When I didn't have an undercut, it used to get matted after one day at work because hair was so thick. Yeah, I think her under hair is still pretty thick. I think that might be it. I see you, Random. I see you. Yeah, a lot of people think she quirky. I'm not disagreeing. Oh, I see what you said, Same Minotaur. Ruby, sending hugs, take it easy, and I hope you feel better soon. Yes. We are definitely the migraine family over here. All of the migraine people are in my chat. It could be really bad breakage. It could be a lot of things. That is a filter, and I do think she uses topic foam. Yeah. So this looks weird to me. But anyway.
I'm aging.
Yeah, because see, her hair doesn't do it here. Oh, no, wait, it's
also
doing it right there.
menopause and the whole nine, so. Last time I dyed my hair, I think Beck era. First of all, my hair, I want to dye it back dark because I'm very...
I was trying to point something out. Look how round her face is. This is what she looks like when she doesn't color her eyebrows in.
Very much tired of this dirty color. Like, it's just like a dirty color. So that is something on like my high priority.
If she can't reach to wipe, she probably can't reach up the back of her head to comb. Fair.
Like beginning of Beck era.
Yeah, see, okay. You can see it happening here too, but oh, my eyes like cleared up on their own for like 3 seconds there. You know, she's just got the thinning here, you know? The thinning that you get when you turn 40.
Era. So even if I was to go to a salon and I couldn't fit in the chair, which is a high probability, you never know. There's ways around that. They'll definitely help you. They won't just like turn you away.
What am I jealous of? Wait, what am I jealous of? The filter? Yeah. Her eyebrows might be thyroid. She's never had very defined very thick eyebrows though. I get You get some kind of nerve pain and tension headaches that cause headaches similar to migraines. Can you join the club? No. It has to be a migraine. No, that's fine. You can join the headache club. It's fine. They make those extendable poles for dusters. She can use one. So Random doesn't know the washcloth story, if anybody wants to fill him in. Or do you want to know? That she has found a workaround for wiping.
You know?
It's nerves in the face. Ooh, that sounds like it hurts. That sounds like it hurts.
Oh no, I'm not bothered at all. No, I'm not banned from YouTube. No, not at all.
I'm not telling it.
Yeah, some salons do home visits too. I just I don't know. For me, it's like a weird mentals. It's like, why am I gonna dye my hair? It's like putting glitter on a pile of poop, you know? I want to wait until I feel like I deserve it.
How does she not have gray hair?
You know?
Thank you. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah.
So, do I shave the back of my hair?
I'm not convinced it's cut. I know I'm going to eat those words. I know I am going to eat those words because I always do when I say this shit, but I'm not convinced it's cut. Which means it's probably cut. I know. My history of this is not very good. Oh, shit.
No. Oh, you shave your baby hairs? Yeah.
Why do you shave your baby hairs? What the fuck is she? What does she think they're talking about?
When are you going to be monetized again? I don't know. What are the red things on my chest? Those are scars.
Stop it. I don't want to look at that. Don't ask her. I don't want her showing it off. Thanks. Stop it, you weird fucking people.
From excoriation. They are ouchies that have healed. When I got a kitten, kittens are so
I don't know if Justine's still in here or not, but I don't know if you guys noticed, but she says in the same way that Kicking Geese says it.
playful. And when I got one a year ago, like I could not stop picking my skin.
I see that I see you guys have explained the washcloths to random. Aren't you glad you know that now? Isn't your life better now that you know that?
Like when he would scratch me when we would play or whatever it may be. My excoriation is so bad, and I've been doing it since I was a little girl, and I just have not been able to like ever find something that like helps with that. And it's like I have seen so many therapists from when I was a little girl, like on and off. You guys even have seen some of that journey.
You and Rosee should get together and talk about your therapy sessions from when you were little children on forward. Well, maybe not since you were little children, but you guys immediately burns all my washcloths.
And it's like I always bring it up.
Yeah, shit.
Like, how can we like work on like, you know, how to fix this? And they always say you just have to find coping skills. And I'm like, well, yeah, duh. But like, where do I find that like strength to choose the coping skill over the picking of the skin? Like, because it's obsessive. It's like
I know, Loki. Oh my god, I've been in therapy since I was like a little girl. I don't know where she's getting this. I really don't.
Obsessive compulsive. Like, I just want to stop, and it's so hard. So I weigh in actually every Monday on Tic Tac Paddock. How are me and Keem?
I'm sorry. Every time she does it, it hurts. It hurts me. It hurts me.
We're fine. Face card is really tea. Thank you. And sometimes it's water. And okay. I don't know what that meant. That was me trying to say sometimes I'm pretty.
I don't think she's ugly. I don't. When she gets herself dolled up like this, I don't think she's ugly. Okay, but I think all of the girls, including Foodie, have their moments where they get their faces done up and they look good, right? I'm waiting for an alarm to go off here. Okay, we're good.
And sometimes I'm not. Oh, and by the way, if you guys want to purchase a cameo for me, you definitely can do that.
Definitely do that. Who's that? That looks familiar. Stansy. Does anybody else watch she makes little clips. She makes shorts, little comedy shorts. Most of the time she's making fun of stuff though. Stansy is. That reminded me of stuff that Stansy does. I don't have a voice chat though. Hey, LaFay. You don't think Roz can use her face card? I don't know. Have you seen her do her like surprised baby face? She pushes her lips out too much. I can't do it. Yes, Saint Minotaur, Stansy. Yeah, I can't say her last name. Yes, that person. She's freaking hilarious. Satan. That's always an Elmer's glue bottle. That's the phone too. Doesn't even try.
I've lowered the price because I've heard a lot of people say like, girl, $90 is too much. And I'm like, that was back when like, you guys, I was getting so many requests a day, and it was just like I was so
was
grateful.
It good, Rosee? Hey,
like
Sky.
my little like anxiety, like I was like getting overwhelmed with it all. So I was like, maybe if I like up the price, then I won't get as many. But now I'm like, I want them all. Like it's part of my job. Like I like took it for granted, you know. Like sometimes that's just what happens. Like you have something and you're like, yeah, it's a little hard. Like yeah, like sometimes like you're depressed and you still have to like be happy like for other people because they're literally paying for your service. Sometimes you're like, oh, I just don't want to. Like whether you're like a server or
Take a breath. Inhale. It's okay. You don't have to say all the words at once. Does Amba use a spoon for blueberries because she can't pick them up because bad dexterity? Those were really tiny blueberries, though. And they were also frozen. Why does the duck face thing still happen? I don't know. I don't know. You guys, I made it 90 when my channel was demonetized and I panicked. She made it 90 when it wasn't demonetized. It's been 90 for a long time.
whatever it may be, a singer on the stage, a surgeon. Like everyone has like bad days. And it's like that's how you make your money. You got to do what you got to do. And it's like
Cutting for
sometimes you
the
just like take that for granted.
first time. Amberlyn taking YouTube granted for 11 years straight.
I'm just gonna speak for myself. Like, you know, that's called life. 100%. Click it, clock it.
Yes, her boiling point. She is sped up. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I do have her sped up. My bad.
Click it, clocked it, and clicked it. You know. So, doesn't that ponytail hurt your head? No. So I do it super loose, and when I do it like tighter, it looks like this. Like it looks like there's like holes in between, like right here.
What does Allie call this? Not Sharpay. What's the dog she calls this? Yami's driving. Damn it. Somebody help me out here. What does she call this one? Pekingese? The Pekingese hairstyle?
Because it's like too tight and like
Yorkie, thank you. Shih Tzu. I mean, kinda, yeah. That fits too. This is the Yorkie hairstyle. But we could go with Shih Tzu too. The I Dream of Jeannie. I think that's what she thinks she's going for. Yorkie, Shih Tzu, yeah.
Pushed up. So it's like loose. And I don't know. I just really dig this hairstyle on me. Like, I don't know.
It's a Corden facelift, that hairstyle. Is this like being a bell knob?
Oh. Did you hear about Tech getting fired from the LCU?
I do like the Battlefield Earth comparison too, yes.
Ooh. Duh. Like I watch Bus every day because that was like my home. Because Bus started as like a fun show and it was like, you know.
Girl, you murdered Bus the first day you were on it, and I don't even like the LCU, so... I will say, I do like Snow Bear's coverage of the LCU, so...
But then I came in and like Girl World is
Stop! I don't need you that close to my face!
crazy. So like, I fed off of that and I was like, let's play a crazy character.
No, you weren't playing. That's the problem.
I do not think that Iceman would do good on Bus because I think a lot of Girl World people are still watching Bus. If Girl World sticks to their morals, like, you know, like they say they do, like when they put me on that totem pole, right?
Totem pole? We put you on a totem pole? What were you trying to say there? Girl World sticks to their morals like we say we do, and we put you on a totem pole? What were you trying to say there, girl? Oh, my hair is killing me. There we go. I've touched it too much. At least she's not poking her stubby finger in our faces like rat. That's true. That's true. Yeah, pedestal. I think that's what she's trying to say is pedestal. Gotta go get the cat poops. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta go clear those out right away. I don't think she's smart enough to understand the concept of being put on a cross Tea with Unicorn, which would actually be fairly accurate. She's trying to talk about being put on a pedestal. Yeah. You put her on top of it. No, it'll damage the Empire State Building. Stop it. She's mixing. I mix idioms, okay? You're gonna need a bigger cross. You can't fit on a totem pole. She could be the bottom of the totem pole. Random. You're welcome. Thank you. 140 IQ. Yeah, well, books is good for the brain. I don't even think she. Well, okay, she isn't she a Cherokee princess? I think both her and Rosee claim to be Native American somewhere in there. We'll cross that bridge when we burn it. That's right. Books is the best weapon. They hurt when you throw them.
They would not like Iceman. They just wouldn't. Like,
no one does like Iceman. No one likes anybody on the LCU. There's no one that I watch in Girl World who likes anyone on the LCU, including Zio. I don't like Zio. I'm sorry.
he's cray cray. Why do you want to go to paradise? It's a place where
Never
fat girls
needed.
can be free. It's a place where you are the beauty standard. Just
Oh no. The image of Amber running through a field of flowers, born free. There's with other girls from the other girls from Girl World just running through the forest of flowers together, bouncing along, born free. What is she talking about? I missed it. Oh, she likes paradise. Okay. All right. I think you're just now too old for what the fuck is his name? I like 'em chunky. You just now too old for that guy. But you do have a baby face, so I don't know, he might make an exception. Peter Griffin could do it. Rolling maybe. I was not gonna go there, but you know, yeah. All right. That's the end of this. I'm not gonna stop touching my hair, and it's going to drive me nuts. There we go. It's out of my face now.
place where fat girls can be
Bye, Quirky. Have fun at therapy. Completely frozen from Otzi? No, we like Otzi. We like Otzi. Otzi's cool. And also, you know, cool.
free. It's a place where you are the beauty standard. Just imagine
They made bread from the mummy.
and like the ugly, nasty person your whole life, and then bam, there's a place where no, you're the beauty standard baby girl. I think it's just like a cool concept, like in your brain. In my brain, it's a cool concept.
Stefan, yeah.
That's kind of where that's like where it stopped. But like, because I don't know if I would actually ever go because hi, that's all the way in Vegas, and I'm here
And you have to be invited.
in the Oklahomas, you know? Keep dreaming. Ariana Grande, what about her? I feel so bad for her. So I didn't watch the HBO documentary.
No shit.
I was so excited, you guys.
I was so excited, but I didn't watch the HBO documentary.
I was like, I'm pumped. I'm gonna watch. Like, I was waiting. Like, as soon as I found out about it, like when we all found out about it, like a month prior.
Right.
I was so excited, right?
Uh-huh.
So I start watching it, and I'm so excited.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm like halfway through.
So you did watch it.
The first episode, and I'm just like bawling my eyes out. I'm like literally like bawling my eyes out.
Halfway through the first episode? It wasn't that bad.
Because it made me feel like genuinely. I don't know what it was, but like it just, I think there are some personal things I don't really want to like talk about or share. So that's why I'm kind of being vague.
Why? What's stopping you now?
So my apologies for that, but I don't know. It rubbed me so wrong.
I feel like Captain America. I know that reference.
It rubbed me so wrong. Okay, so I'm going to answer 3 more questions and then I am going to get off. Like I said,
Jesus
I have to make it a short one. I have some things I have to do.
You're so busy.
But yeah,
Such
like
a
it's so
busy
good to be
core.
back. Like I have to like find my like flow. I don't even know.
Girl, you have really got to fix your necklaces because you are tugging on them like you tug on your clothes, which means they're too fucking tight. You're choking yourself out. Just get a longer chain, let the necklace breathe.
Like, New Lego sets. So no, I have no.
Argentina won. God damn it. I can't. It's rigged. It's got to be rigged. I can't fight the rigging. If Argentina beats Spain, kind of takes the fun out of the cup if you think it's rigged, you know?
New Lego sets, but
Messi again. I mean, he does seem to be a pretty good player, but I gotta kind of side with Egypt on that call.
I do have like a queue of Lego sets that I've had. So I still have a few that I'm working on. But the one I'm working on now is actually a Netflix Lego of Squid Games, baby. What's my favorite Pokemon? Pokemon.
I like she is clearly saying Porkymon, but the transcript, the closed caption is correcting it for her. Like the transcript both times corrected it to Pokemon. Like I don't know why that like entertains me so much. She's clearly mispronouncing the word, and the closed caption is like, "I got you, bae."
Pokemon. Stop, Pokemon. Why?
You got your first Lego set? What did you get, Horse and Rider? What set? I have so many sets I want. Spain isn't really an upset though. France was. I know. I'm kind of sad France lost. I'm not really. I actually am sad that France lost. I was rooting for France.
Why did I say Pokemon? Actually, I'll tell you why I said Pokemon, motherfuckers. I don't have a pork chop. Okay.
Lynn says, but also the rules were changed so that the four big ones wouldn't meet each other in the knockout phases. So yeah, rigged. So who are the four big ones, Lynn? This is the first year I paid attention to soccer. So I don't know who the four big teams are.
My ass is gonna have a pork chop. I've been craving pork chops.
I'm going to say it because we are all thinking it, and I'm only saying it because we're all thinking it. All right? I didn't come up with this name. This is a name that her literal girlfriend calls her on the internet in front of everyone. But she's going on about Porkymon and pork chops, and the obvious next step is Porkahontas. And I'm just getting it out there so it's out, and we've all had our moment, all right? I didn't make that one up. That's her girlfriend's nickname for her. All right? That wasn't me, but I'm getting it over with. Getting it over with. All right? Brazil, Argentina, France, and Norway. Norway's one of the big four? I don't know why that surprises me. Argentina, England, France. It's got to be Brazil. Because Brazil, I say that because Brazil's won 5 times, and I only know that because I looked it up. So I know, random, and that's what her girlfriend calls her. I know that Norway does have that giant, and that's their front runner guy. They're like the guy who's supposed to be like their big kicker guy. He looks like a literal like American football player. I'm like, how are you that fast? You'd say Portugal because they've got Ronaldo. Oh yeah, the cat. Yeah. I don't know if Random knows about Rarity. I don't know if Random wants to know about Rarity either. That one's not funny. Let's not bring that one up. Let's not bring that one up. We got kicked. Yeah, I guess historically I'm talking about America. I don't know if you were talking about America, Bella. I guess historically America always seems to like get knocked out around the round 16. Like we do really well until the 16 with their 16 teams left, and then we usually get knocked out around that point. So FIFA is pretty weird as an organization. I've heard that, DJ. I've heard that. I am looking forward to the Women's Cup, yes. I am very much looking forward to the U.S. Cup, the Women's U.S. Cup, because I am very much looking forward to the Women's Cup because the U.S. is hosting it, and also the U.S. women's team is excellent, way cooler. So I'm very much looking forward to that one. Your 1/4 finish, and oh, you guys are talking about teeth whitening. You think Maz is retiring after this too? I don't know which one Maz is. Are you talking about Roz's Maz or like a player?
Go to my TikTok to find out if I actually have one. Anyways, my favorite Pokemon is Snorlax. If you know, you know. Okay. But we love a Pokemon, baby. That's my new freaking Instagram handle, Pokemon.
It still keeps correcting for her.
I love that. I literally love that. Like, not gonna lie.
Oh, he's an Egyptian player. Gotcha.
Someone's like, I'm not gonna say anything. It's okay. Say whatever you want. Feel free. There is no.
So, HH there. So the 20. I think it's 2027. So the 2027 World Cup is being hosted by, I believe Brazil is one of them. US, Brazil, is Mexico one of them? And another country. Basically, like the US and South America, like all of the countries in South America, is who's hosting the Women's Cup. Kind of like they did with the Men's Cup, where they bounced them around the US, and then there were 2 games. There were 2, I don't know if there were 2 games. There were 2 cities in Canada, and then there were 2 cities in Mexico, or was it just Mexico City? That were hosting games, but it allowed them to say that they were hosts as well. They were co-hosts for the cup. So that is what's happening for the Women's Cup. I think Brazil is one of the co-host countries. So it's the U.S. I don't remember. There's like 4 countries that are hosting the Women's Cup, and U.S. is one of them. Can you time out common sense? I don't think I can time out common sense. My boyfriend calls me glow in the dark. That's funny. I always used to tell people my legs were dead fish white because they were so. I really was kind of like translucent.
There is no filter, if you will. Just know. Do you know Shoddy Bay? I do. Like a year ago, I low-key was obsessed with watching like compilations of her. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Your girl is back.
Are you though? This is from a day ago, so are you though? You're from a small town and you went to a game in Philly? Wow. Just wanted to say everybody was extremely kind and forgiving of me having no clue what to do in a big city. Philly is one of those cities, like, it has a reputation, a well-deserved reputation. But the people here are actually really nice in a rough kind of way. So, I mean, I love it here. I really do. But like, dead fish white. But yeah, I mean, the city really enjoyed hosting the cup games. The governor, the guy in charge of the state, really went out of his way to make it friendly here, and the majority of the people of the city were really enjoying having people from out of the country and out of town here. So like that was another reason why I really got into it, because I was just like, this is really cool. This is like basically a once in a lifetime thing for a lot of us. So this is really cool. And I mean, the city was very well behaved. And also, we're well prepared for rowdy sports fans. So there was nothing y'all soccer fans could have done that we haven't already done to ourselves. So it's fine. You all were welcome to come here and go nuts, and it was fine. There is literally nothing you can do to this city that we haven't done to ourselves, including pulling light poles out of the ground. You literally can't do anything here that we haven't done. So But yeah, we really enjoyed having everybody here. The final game's going to be somewhere in New Jersey, like bumfuck nowhere, New Jersey. So have a good time with that one. But it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's either Hagrid size, human lightning bug, or tan. Philly is pretty cool, yeah. There's certain areas you should just maybe not ever go into, but that's true of everyone, including people who live in Philly. So it's not like, oh, you're a tourist, don't go there. It's like, oh, just don't go there. But otherwise, I mean, I think every city has a section of it that's like that, though. But the majority of the city is pretty awesome. I mean, shit, we are literally the founding. We are where this country started. I don't know if you know that. Thank God the 4th of July is over. Anyway, all right. So that's Amber and her brave return to YouTube. Hooray! You could pull off Hagrid. You could pull off Hagrid. You could also pull off half of ZZ Top. So you know, child of the 80s. Have I? No, I've not, Miss Sweet Potato. Very random, but have you seen the TikToks about CERN shutting down and wormholes? Did they open a wormhole and we now need to shut down? Oh, I have 163 people watching. Yay! Hello, everyone. We're going to go jump over to Rosee now and Remy Lee. I don't know if he knows what he did to himself with that one. I mean, you can't help that his name's Lee. I just don't know if he should have told us that. What am I typing in here? Quirky Love Rosee. What is she eating? Why do I ask that question? Hello, Olivers. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being an undergrad. See, you don't get as much homework. I should really start assigning homework, like real homework for you guys. I don't know what that would look like, but I think it would be fun. Videos. We already talked about this one. She goes off about this, though. What live is it? Is it the Eaton Bed live that she goes off? P.O. Box and Clothing Haul. I won't be live when this happens, but I'll be taking notes. It's a giant... Oh, people don't know what CERN is? Remington Bolt Action Rifle the Third. It's such a good name. You totally forgot they made more of these girl creatures. Yes, Rosee's the newest edition, only because, like, Rosee, like, literally Kool-Aid manned her way into the girl world. Rosee was like, I'm coming in! And now she's bitching about being part of girl world. Like, now she's mad about it. So, I don't understand. Like, you did it to yourself, girl. And so now people are paying attention and reacting to it. And now she's mad at us. And it's like, but you did it to yourself. I'm not interested in the chat because she's probably edited it to this point. 552K subscribers, and she has 98 likes. I'm just saying. Aw, thank you, Sane. And Ava Bella, welcome to the interns. Or undergrads. Mwahaha. What the fuck is toilet? I don't actually know. I can't answer that one for you, random. Grab your tobacco in a tin. All right. Is this the one where she probably complains about reaction channels in all of them, so. This is Rosee. For those of you who don't know Rosee, this is Rosee and her boobs. This is Rosee in her eating bed. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. So we'll use the closed captions to kind of save us. How does she do this? How does she eat on her stomach? I don't get it. And that's Remily. I'm just kind of scooting along here. She has a GoFundMe? Oh, Oliver, welcome to the interns. You're not getting away from homework. You're just getting more homework now. Can we stay focused above the boobs? I'm trying. Look, we're not allowed to smexualize her, okay? Don't stare at the things that she's shoving directly into our face, all right? This kills me. Go back. Okay, hang on. Her chin is in her cleavage. Anyway, that's comfortable for her. I don't get it. I don't have that much cleavage, though. Not that anybody really needed to know that, but here we are. Sharing things that don't need to be shared. Here we go. Here she's bitching about something. Oh gosh, she talking about her friend who stole her boyfriend back in high school again?
Diabolical.
How did I do that?
Like, to have like a general interpersonal disagreement that absolutely could have stayed private and not been brought to the internet, not only thrown on the internet, to then go and befriend the people that were stalking you.
She's still on about this? She's still on about this.
Crazy behavior. And I stayed silent for so long.
At what point were you silent about that? At what point have you been silent about it since that? This is a year. I am correct this time. This has been over a year at this point, and you're still bitching about it. At least every 2 to 3 months, you bitch about this.
And then the one time I said a couple things about my experience, to go and like publicly attack me and say things like the only reason I was upset I was demonetized is because I couldn't like binge eat anymore.
Well, it didn't stop you from bingo eating anymore, so I don't know why. And that is why you were demonetized. I don't know why you don't believe that.
And just
Also, what the hell does that have to do with Chris and Britt? Which is what she was bitching about. Yay, fresh cat box. Which cat jumped in first? That's the real question. I know, she totally bingos all the time. Like, every fucking meal she makes is bingo. Sorry, I just, like, literally jumped into the middle of this. Random. Well, to be fair, I know she thinks she's got big gazongas, but they're not. They're just, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but they're just fat sacks. They're not tracts of land.
say things about how I smell when you've never met me in person.
Well, when you put 72 sprays of 3 different perfumes on you, I can guess.
Diabolical. Actually diabolical. To give up all of your morals to become the worst human being that you've lost all of our mutual friends over for.
Are you talking about yourself?
Diabolical. Like, actually, truly diabolical. And this is one of the first times I've really spoken on it at all.
What are you talking about? You literally go on about this once at least every 2 to 3 months.
In months. Like, it actually diafucking-bolical. Because I know if she's not watching a snipe right now, she will be.
We're talking about Chris, right? Need to go find. Well, she won't say the name anyway. Hey, Nikki. She's talking about Chris, right? I'm a to the itty bitty. Yeah, we like the itty bitties. We like the big gazungas. We like them all here. Stop saying diabolical.
And I have no clue what's going on with her, and I don't want to know.
Yes, you do. You want to know so bad, it's killing you. The thing, though, is like Chris dipped, so like unlike Rosee, who constantly says that I don't want anything to do with Girl World. I'm leaving Girl World. I'm blah 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 Girl World. Chris really did leave. She's friendly with a lot of people, and I don't know if I've seen her in a chat in a long time. And I mean, she will interact with people when they interact with her channel, because Chris does have a channel still. But no, I think I've seen him in one person's chat. But Chris really did basically go, it's nothing personal, but I'm out. And she left. And this one will be like, oh, I don't go into Girl World spaces, and then talks about being scolded for her Amazon haul by YouTube reactors. How do you know we're scolding you? Yeah, Rosee is lucky that Chris is too classy to talk about it. Yeah, Southern Manita. She hangs out in Libby's chat. And so does Britt. Because I think that's the only place I ever see Britt, too. Sorry.
I had an ex sending abusive messages 17 years later.
She's reading comments now. Thank you, Lynn. Her sycophants are concerning. I can't tell if these people are literally supporters, because there are people that weird. But, like, I can't tell if they're literally weird or if they're trolls that are just trying to, you know how Foodie's trolls get her all worked up. I can't tell if those are the kind of trolls she's starting to attract.
Yeah, so I relate to you completely on that. Each one of us has a lifelong struggle, just in different ways. You got this.
Nikki, oh yeah, Chris wrote a long response to my latest stream in the comments, as did Britt. I'll have to go check that out. Hey, Tessa. Hey, baby girl. You're lurking. Lurk away.
Oh yeah, it was brought to the internet.
It really wasn't, though. You brought it to the internet.
And I never brought up their personal life stuff. I never bashed them as a person out.
What did you call them? I have an entire video about how you went to town on their character because you were doing your damnedest to basically character assassinate the two of them because you were mad that they wouldn't be your friend anymore. And they essentially were not being your friend anymore because they were disturbed by the fact that you wouldn't age restrict your content when you were talking about adult material and having your boobalas hanging out. After they had mentioned it to you on many occasions and asked you to stop. So, I'm sure that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. However, you went on a fucking crusade for weeks trying to demonize the two of them and make it sound like they were going on some kind of campaign against you. No. But Rosee lies. So, rule number 1 in girl world. The girls lie. Hey, baby girl. I think I already said that once, though. Yeah, and then she did it in the Patreon. Demons are demoning. Get the salt. Kangaroo claw.
Outside of how they treated me, I never did anything but talk about how they treated me.
Did you mean how they gave you lots of money and support? How they looked up the people that you tried to date so that you weren't getting catfished? How they supported you in the background by being your mods? What else did they do for you? How they were constantly there for you emotionally when you were having your never fucking ending meltdowns. What did they do? What did they do bad to you? Were they not there one day when you called to have a crying fit because their father was sick and you wouldn't give them the time of fucking day? Yeah, okay. Yeah, my bad, Lynn. It's her memory issues. That's right. It's inconvenient for her to remember that. So yeah, my bad. That's the thing, Canvida. She doesn't learn. Because, yeah, you got to let people like Roz learn by letting them have consequences to their behavior. She doesn't learn. She's had consequences to her behavior over and over and over again. There's a reason why she lives in her parents' house. And I'm not saying that it's weird that she lives with her parents. That's not weird. That really isn't weird. People live with their parents all the time. Multi-generational households are actually very common. The problem is Roz lives in her family's house because she literally has nowhere else to go. If her mother and father decide that she needs to leave, which they've tried to do in the past, she fucking has nothing. Okay? She has no support network because she has fucking alienated everyone with her lies and her bad fucking behavior. I'm sorry, she has Remily now. My bad. She might be able to somehow get her ass to Texas until he gets tired of her and breaks up with her ass. Right? So that's my point. But she doesn't. You hear her talking about Chris. Well, I'm assuming Chris and Britt. You hear her talking about it right now. And how awful they were to me. They were the worst, the most awful, the incarnation of Satan in flesh. This bullshit that she's going on about right now. She does the same thing about Ashley. She tried to do the same shit with me. But this is how she burns all of her fucking bridges. She was friends with Chris and Britt for what? Somewhere between 12 to 15 years. I never can remember the number. And this is how she treats that friendship. Right? And then she doesn't learn from the consequences. Right. Yeah, I mean, I have to live in a multi-generational home because median house prices. Yeah, because of the house prices. I have nothing against multi-generational households. Lurking time, fine, go lurk. But there's a difference between living in a multi-generational household because support and leeching off of them. Yeah, as a perpetual victim, she'll never learn from consequences because in her eyes, they're not consequences, but personal slights. That's what I was trying to get at. Thank you, Lynn. Because you hear her every time she tells a story. She's always the victim. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter who caused it. She is always the victim.
And quite frankly, I never brought up what they said to me in private the last time I spoke to them.
Please don't put your content out there for children because your titties are hanging out.
And I'll just say this, it was on my brother's birthday.
Was it? Really? You really like to pile a bunch of shit up on your brother's birthday. And if you're trying to put Chris and Britt on that email, even after it was clear that they didn't have anything to do with it, you really are being a lying, conniving bitch. And you know you're being a lying, conniving bitch. Now the Shannyverse viewers have started watching Ross. Do you think we'll still get the blame for trolling? Probably. We got the blame for the Paradise people. We got blamed for Paradise. So I'm sure we'll get blamed for that. I don't want any of the Shanny people in here. Just FYI, in case any of them pop in. I don't know who they are, but I know some of you guys do. So just, I guess if people behave, but yeah, Shanny is not invited in here.
And they know what the fuck they said.
She loves doing that. You know what you did.
And if I ever spoke to anyone the way they spoke to me,
you speak to people in an unforgivable tone routinely. If we were actually acquaintances and you spoke to me the way you speak to your audience, Salty Mel's, who I've not seen in a while, I hope they're doing okay. But like, if you had spoken directly to me the way you spoke to Salty Mel's while they were still a paying member, supportive paying member of yours, I would have dropped you like a hot fucking potato right then and there. No. If you had done that and we were standing face to face, I cannot guarantee what I would have done. You are one of the most condescending, rude fucking bitches I have ever seen. I would rather be in the room with Amber Lynn than you when you get on one of your little high and mighty horses, one of your totem poles. Sorry, just making fun of Amber. All right, so cool your jets.
it would be a drama circus.
Oh, Mel's is now Karma's Karma? Oh. Hello, comfortable and uncomfortable lens. I mean, it's not hard to read her to filth because it's true. I need this picture. Sorry, hang on. It's like she's having an epiphany. Don't make fun of me. You all stick your tongue out when you do this too. Here we go. There's a thumbnail in there somewhere.
On the internet for at least 2 months.
Hello, Emily. I'm sorry, what did she say about 2 months?
Drama circus on the internet for at least 2 months.
You bring it up every fucking 2 to 3 months. You won't let it go. It's like the boyfriend it's like the friend who kissed your boyfriend back in high school. You still bring it up. You're 34. You never let anything go. I know, they know what they did. Right, Heather? All right. Yeah, okay, we're still good. Now I'm going to angrily drink my Pepsi on my belly.
Hey, Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa. Teardrop. I blame children. I blame the children. I wanted to... This is not the one I wanted now that I'm thinking about it. This is not the one I wanted to bitch about. I only watch her stuff because it gets me mad in a good way. Well, Chloe, thank you for joining the undergrads. Mwahaha. Yeah, uncomfortable lens. What she A lot of the stuff she accuses people of is what she's actually doing, and it's obnoxious. Exactly. I don't know, Forepaws. I don't know how she didn't get heartburn. Maybe, I don't know. That was going to be rude. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to. There's no point in going after her for that one. Is this the one I want? Or is that the one? No, that's breakfast. I think this is the one I want. I didn't actually watch this one. I don't want this one. I think this is it.
Hello, hello.
He is tall. He is actually tall. I don't know if he's 6'2", but he is actually tall. Oh, you just missed me getting hot under the collar. You gotta get, are you tutoring knots or is someone tutoring you? And what are they tutoring you in? Aw, thank you, Chloe. Thank you for joining and have a good day. Night, whatever time it is there. Stupid England. Not winning. Where is the transcript? Did you see the archive IG's screen cap? Yes, I've seen that. I've seen her Instagram screen cap where she proclaimed that she was autistic and disabled. Yes. But she's got peen. She's peen, guys. She's got peen. She had an owie once. Is this where she was going on about class? I know better than to do this. This doesn't work. First off, did I spell classes correctly? Yeah, that's what I thought. The transcript search doesn't work. Can I have the transcript back? Apparently the answer is no. All right, cool. Can I have the transcript again? I can't have the transcript at all now? Apparently I hurt its feelings. Can we try this a third time? I'm entertaining you. Are you entertained? Are you not entertained? Show transcript. Thank you. Find classist. Okay, maybe it's not in this one then. Classed chains. So it's not this one that she was going on about. The transcript. What one is it that she was going on about people complaining about her shopping and how that was classist? Was that not this one? Yeah, the rant about her, Chris and Britt was 100% Darvo. 100% Darvo. But guys, she's the victim because girl world is mean and something. Is it this one? Is it surprise I'm cooking breakfast?
You win.
God, I hope he breaks up with her. I know that's mean. He's just so young, but you know. There we go. It was this one. Never mind. She's talking about multi-generational households. Okay, I want to hear what you have to say about this. Do, do, do. Mm. Go on.
Me to cohabitate with someone, even if it's like someone like my brother. Like we don't Like, we really kind of keep to ourselves in
Because you annoy the shit out of him?
day-to-day life. Like, truly. But just, like, living in the same place with someone and, like, you know, interacting with them occasionally and stuff, like, just having someone help split some of the household responsibilities and stuff just really helps when it's, like, all on me and I'm all by myself. And I'm, like...
And I have to get up and fill my own ice trays and take the trash out myself and put the food in the fridge myself and chop my own onions and do my own dishes. And what else does she get on? Find the lid to the crock pot and hold the chopped vegetables while I put them on the pizza myself. Not even joking about that one.
More secluded and if I'm struggling.
I know, uncomfortable lens couldn't be more jarring than her calling others privilege while she's floating in the pool. Yeah. Yeah.
Or more symptomatic, it's just harder.
Finger.
Good morning, Owlet. Yeah, I think the OGO tastes better cold too.
Do I need to hit the reset button? You all right there?
I honestly think a lot of it is rooted in classism.
Go on.
I really do.
Tell me how I'm being classist to you.
Because, you know, in some cultures, like, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, like correct me if I'm wrong.
Why? You get bitchy when people correct you. I apologize, but I have at least educated myself on how much guys don't inherently suck. All right. The culture that men are raised in sucks.
I believe, like, in a lot of Hispanic culture, like, it's normal for, like...
She's just Hispanic, though, guys. She's not... What was she thought she was? And then she disappointingly found out she's just Hispanic. Because of her dark features.
Multi-generational households to be a thing in other cultures, too. And it is a sign of people just trying to pull resources to get by, and I really believe it's a source of classism. Like, I really think, like, and you know, a lot of the things that I get, like, shit on the most about are rooted in classism and ableism.
Right. She says that she's sitting here cooking an entire pound of bacon. Just putting it out there.
Like, it's classist and ableist to say that I did something wrong by budgeting and ordering things on sale that I use and need in one go.
10 pairs of fake nails. She uses and needed those. She needed 10 pairs of fake nails. What else did she get? Oh, she needed these glasses, the chains on her glasses. She needed those. She already had a set, a perfectly functional set. There was nothing wrong with them. She needed these and another pair. So she bought herself 2 pairs of glasses chains, even though she already had a perfectly functional, nothing was wrong with it, pair that she even said she liked. So needed those. 2 containers of protein powder that she could have bought at the store, even though she already had some and admitted that she did, but she was going to throw that away. So she needed to replace it. Sour Built Bars, had to have those. Needed those. 10 pairs of fake nails. Yeah, I'm being classist because I'm judging her for those 10 pairs of fake nails. Oh, Mammy Bell, she rants about this in the Tummy Time video too? Okay, I just left the Tummy Time video. I'll have to check for that. I ordered things I use. Well, I mean, yeah, she's gonna use them. That's beside the point, but need? Need? What else did she buy? Oh, she needed, so excuse me, she needed tie-dye ink and then needed 4 pairs or 4 packs of white t-shirts. She needed those, needed them. Keep in mind, she already had tie-dye kits that were purchased for her last year off of her wish list by members who were by her members. So she already had unused tie-dye kits, but she needed more. I'm trying to remember all the shit she bought. Oh, she needed plastic cutting boards. I don't know why. Mainly because she doesn't like the wooden one that she has. She needed these plastic ones. I don't know where the fuck they are. She's clearly using them. So yeah, she needed and is using those. Oh, she needed the lemon flavored Luna bars. Oh, and 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm going to count the crystal light. 4 giant packs of electrolytes and water flavorings. She needed those. Needed them. Because water isn't drinkable without them. So, yes. Oh, yes. Sorry. She needed the new pack of microfiber cleaning cloths. Right. Yeah, and then she just cuts on the glass stove like her mother has asked her not to do. Yeah. She's very offensive, yes. And she knows she is, I think. Water sucks without flavor. But do you only drink? Of course, you know, you're a bit of a different case, though. I was gonna say, do they have to be electrolytes? But for you, they might actually have to be. So that might be a dick question. I don't know how that works. Heather says, yeah, in the Tummy Time video, she says, you guys don't even know where the money came from. Oh, good. Good. Oh, yeah, and now she's putting now she's putting things for her boyfriend on her wish list. Yeah, if she didn't cry poor and complain, Nikki says, if she didn't cry poor and complain about lack of access to healthcare right before and right after, people wouldn't be so pissy. And that's what she doesn't seem to understand. All right, we are at 6 o'clock. I don't think she's done pissing me off yet, so let's give it one more turn of the dial. Does Remy have money or is he just an idiot? So here's the thing with Remy, as I understand it. Remy has the GI Bill right now because he is going to college. What's better, the money coming out of Rosie's healthcare budget or the money coming from Remy's GI Bill? The money from the GI Bill, 6:30. I know I said 6:30. But Remy's GI Bill will run out when he graduated. Don't sick Kim on me. I'm actually scared of Kim. That's funny. So eventually he's gonna have to get a job. I don't know what job he's going to. Well, probably something in computers, because I think, didn't we determine that his degree is, he's got a dual degree in philosophy and computer science. So at least he did something useful. They want to be the next big duo. She uses too many packets of flavors, which completely... Hey, BJ. Necklace maker. Tech is a tough field to get into right now. Well, he's got the I don't know how much that's really going to help him, but he's got the ability to put, nuke on his CV. So I don't know. He's got that training, and he does have the training. So I take one for the team. No. He also depends on if he is getting disability from... He's not getting disability, from my understanding. I meant to comment on a different video. You can serve not getting deployed. My ex was a translator, came back here, and served, I think, 6 years in that position, never set foot on a ship. Right, but were they a nuke? That's the thing, DJ. That was part of my rant yesterday. So I'm not knocking it. I'm really not, because translating is important. It's very important. I'm not knocking that at all. My dad did translating in the army as well. So, where was I going with this? But he specifically said he's a nuke, and they go in the belly of the boat. Like they have to. It is implied that they leave in the boat, and that's my only thing. That's my only thing with that. But yes, there's lots of ways that you can actually serve and not ever leave. Conscientious objectors are a real thing too. Like you can be a conscientious objector and still do stuff. So people, I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny here. Like people who do the admin stuff, that's really important too. So, I mean, I know you guys don't think filing paperwork and, making sure people get paid is important, but it is. So, it's just Remy specifically, his specific thing. I'm not yelling at Yami. I'm not yelling at Yami. Yami is a good chaos chicken. Computer science is a big hire for government contractors. Ex-military who do computer stuff are in demand in the companies that have military support contracts. That's good to know. Well, so that might be what he's angling for then. Ken's gathering feathers. Hey, Just Jamie, good to see you. He said in the last live that he switched his degree multiple times and his counselor offered interdisciplinary to basically combine his random credits so he could graduate. Ooh. Well. So he's been bopping around for quite a while. We don't think getting paid is important. Getting paid is very important. My mods are rebelling. Mammy says I was wrong about philosophy. He says that first, and the changed it to psychology and then computers. Yeah, he's all over the damn place, isn't he? The security clearance might help him more than the training. Does he have a security clearance? He didn't finish the tech school? Did he say he didn't finish the tech school? Because if he didn't finish the tech school, he's not a nuke. Emily, I'm not reading that out loud. I don't disagree, but I'm not reading it out loud. He knows uncomfortable. He knows nothing about on philosophy. He knows brief Google summaries. Well, he and her will get along quite well then. Hello, wiggly butts. He was unfit for service but gets benefits. Well, he's technically a vet. And as long as he fits the definition, he gets the GI Bill. That's the agreement. That's the agreement between you when you enlist and the government. I don't get a say in that. Fortunately. Unfortunately for a lot of people. I changed my major twice and I didn't. I feel like I probably should have, but you know, it's way too late now. And yeah, I did my time. I did my time. My husband is a software engineer. He said the problem with his degree is he wouldn't have the higher level computer science coursework to be hired in that field. Interesting. You mean Remy? You mean Remy wouldn't have the higher level science coursework? Yeah, I wondered about that because of him hopping around like that. If he was injured after enlistment, he may also always be classified as a vet. Yeah, I mean, he was diagnosed with the BP after enlisting. That's how he got out. So only need Yami, go back and get the 2 damn classes and get the certificate then. If you're 2 classes away from a cert, go get the damn cert. So, all right, there we go. Go on, Rosie, piss me off more.
That
Hey, Megan.
money is supposed to be used towards healthcare instead. Like that's classist and ableist.
Okay, people being mad because I know I was one of them. So I know you're watching me. People being mad that the roughly close to $500 that you spent on garbage from Amazon, a corporation that you claim you have issues with, but still have a public wish list on. People being mad that that $500 could have been used to get you healthcare, which it could have been. You know, that thing you're constantly bitching about not having or having access to. So therefore you can't go and take care of yourself, you know, get your diabetes under control, get your blood work done, help yourself get healthy, which you claim you want to do. People saying that $500 could have been used towards that's classist and ableist, because we don't see the value in 10 pairs of fake nails and 2 giant bottles of protein powder, 2 huge boxes of protein bars, and all of the other bullshit that you bought. The only 2 items that you bought that were probably actually practical was the bottle of pink stuff and the bottle of ibuprofen, both of which could have been purchased at the store. Just saying. It is infuriating, Kicking Geese. Because ableist how? She loves to throw ableist around because, Jamie, didn't you know she's disabled? Her pain, hey Bewitchy, her pain makes her disabled, right? 22 minutes and I will be forced offline. I wonder if there's like a way to like create like a kill switch for the live and it just like stops. www. I mean, but that's, I'm not even like being, oh, I'm not even being mean though. Like, I'm really not. Like, $500. I said this in the video that I made about it. I don't know exactly how the insurance marketplace works in Florida because I'm not from Florida and shit's different in each state. But I know that it's relatively set up roughly the same. And she could apply. She would probably get a federal, a federal help to cut down the cost of insurance. And trust me, yes, she is a user. She uses people. And it would have brought the cost of her private insurance down to, if not nothing, probably something like around $50 a month. $500 broken up around $50 a month. I mean, somebody do the math. That's how many months of private insurance she could have paid for. Her metformin And any other prescription, almost any other prescription, probably would have been paid for by her insurance. So $50 a month and she gets all of her prescriptions, most of her prescriptions paid for. All of her testing paid for out of, like, she doesn't have to pay out of pocket. All of her doctor visits paid for, you know, as a, sorry, I keep looking at my light and then I got to focus here. As a medically disabled individual on full SSDI, 500 spending is not low amount. That's over half what most people get on SSI. I'm stupid. I apologize. But that was out of her pocket, random. She doesn't get anything. She wants to be disabled. She wants to be on what you're on. She wants to get paid by the government for being disabled. Make the effort, Rosee, or stop complaining about healthcare. No, BJ, she wants to sit here and get on a high horse about the American healthcare system. And don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. I always say that. But she doesn't even participate in it. So STFU, you know? President says also to pretend like people who have health insurance somehow don't deserve it when many of us work and pay and qualify for it. Even people who work usually pay into their health care at their job. Like, nobody gets health care around here for free. Not in the US. Leo literally looked into the cost of insurance and she could get it. Yeah, exactly. Even if she really only, because she's trying to say that she only spent $200, even $200 would pay for 4 months of insurance. You know? Yeah, the majority, Wiggly Butt. So the majority of people don't have $500 if there's an emergency. Right. Random said, this is me talking about what she said. Right. And it's been pointed out to her by multiple people that there's sliding scale everything around her for healthcare. She is unreasonably stupid on the subject. You have no idea. This is why people get so aggravated with her. I think she, at the high end, gets $1,100 for disability, but based on her lack of consistent work history, I would be surprised she managed $800. I would be surprised if she gets disability at all. She can't prove she's disabled. And obesity is not a disability. And her diabetes isn't, I don't think diabetes is a disability either. Yeah, but that's the thing, Random. You have to live off of that. Like, and there's all kinds of rules. Yeah, I figured you slipped. Right, Emily. She has been according to her, if you can trust what she says, she has been diagnosed with ADHD and CPTSD, but neither of those qualify her for disability payments. I know one person who has a disability because of their anxiety, and their anxiety is bad. She is nowhere near that bad. Rosee is not. She doesn't even know how to begin faking that bad.
Period. And I'm not even entertaining that fucking conversation, so I'm ignoring all those comments and not engaging in it because, like, you're being classist and ableist.
Coming from probably one of the most classist and ableist people I know.
I'm not blowing my money on a bunch of stupid shit. I'm spending my money on shit that I need.
You need 10 pairs of fake nails? I'm not going to let that one go.
And I'm paying for it up front when it's at its best price. I'm not, so I do have a disability. I've actually.
No, you don't. You literally don't. I'm not apologizing for that pause face. You have No actual disability.
I have multiple, but the main one.
No, you don't. You don't have one.
Is my PTSD.
If you're disabled, then I'm disabled. If you're disabled because of your PTSD, then so is, I don't know, how many people on the planet have PTSD? I'm not saying PTSD can't be disabling, but if your PTSD was disabling, you wouldn't have a YouTube channel.
It's debilitating.
Is it really? How is your PTSD disabling? Debilitating. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Is this the first time I've heard her use this one as an excuse? Usually it's me pain. She used that one time. Someone asked her what her disability was, and she said, "My disability is my pain." She could get into the parks. If it was legit PTSD and it kept you from functioning, it could... Right, exactly. That's my point, Random. That's my point. I have CPTSD and I'm not... Right. You guys get my point. I'm not saying it can't be. I'm saying hers isn't. She would need to do a lot to prove she can't work because of her PTSD. Exactly, Just Jamie. Also, I think as Comfortable Lens is pointing out, she has to go to a fucking psychiatrist in order to even get diagnosed and able to get started with claiming disability for her PTSD, which she won't fucking do. So she's basically, as she normally does, she's self-diagnosing her PTSD as a disability, which, not to be a dick, but I'm being a dick because it's Rosee and this is what she does. She just decides that she has something and therefore it is. Right? If she ever finds out what Lyme disease is, I'm sure she'll probably decide she has that. She has pain because she's 600 fucking pounds. Have we seen her use the protein powder? Not yet. I think she's going to make that fluffy concoction shit she was making it last year when she was working. Hey, Taco Talia. You did make it to the end of Alive. Yes, you did. You got about 10 minutes. ADHD and CPTSD have overlapping symptoms as well. Yeah. Yeah, Zombalina. Indeed. She'd have to go outside to get Lyme disease. Interestingly enough, there's a really good chubby emu, and good in that it will terrify the crap out of you. No, it's not Lyme disease, it's rabies. Never mind, I'll shut up now. We could talk about SSDI and SSI and the process versus what they say it is. Yeah, I know it's like really complicated. And I know it's not easy. And I know it's not meant to be easy to get onto the programs, but at the same time, I feel like it's, from what I know about it, because I've never tried to get on it, I feel like sometimes it's like overly complicated. So if you're willing to talk about it, maybe sometime. I'm sure there's I know a lot of people probably, you'd be surprised about my audience. So a lot of people on here probably are on it or are on something similar, but it still would be kind of interesting to talk about. Yeah, she has to have the documentation, and she doesn't. She gets bad citrus and calls it Lyme disease.
It's really, really unfortunate. I know I don't have healthcare, and it's a whole thing. I live in Florida. It's a whole thing, and I don't want to.
Just because you live in Florida is not an excuse for you not to have healthcare.
Get into the depths of it, but that's the thing is I made the mistake of talking about it in the past, and
you lie about it, and people fact check you, and then people start pointing out that you're lying about it, and you get pissy because people catch you in your lies.
So people, anytime I do anything like to pocket watch and police how I live my life, because
You put it on the internet and it's there for us to watch. If you don't if you don't want people commenting on it, don't put it on the internet. It's really that simple.
they think they know me better than I know myself and know my life.
They know the laws in the state that you live in and the programs in the state that you live in that you claim are the reasons why you don't have health care. People know more about the shit you bitch about because they go look it up than you do. There's been multiple times on your streams where you have gone on about something. One of your people in your chat have gone and looked it up and has corrected you during your stream. Don't get me wrong, that happens a lot in my streams too. But I don't sit there and talk about it like I'm an authority. I usually say something to the effect of, I think, or I don't know, or I might be wrong. And then somebody goes and fact checks it for me because that's what chat does. And I'm not mad at chat for doing that. I'm really not. I appreciate that they do that. You get pissy about it because you don't like being proven wrong. Yeah, she acts like she's the only person who lives in Florida uninsured, right? I'm not American. Yeah, America healthcare system, it's different. Morbid obesity can still be partial qualification, but not the main reason, right? Morbid obesity often causes many other issues that can qualify for disability as a combination. Yeah, that one I know because I watched My 600-Pound Life. So I know it can be a gateway to it, but she doesn't have any of the other problems other than the diabetes that she will not treat. Except I think she is. Is she still taking metformin?
When really they're just projecting their own shit onto someone else. Exactly. I wasn't I splurged by letting myself get fake nails.
Splurging by letting yourself get fake nails is like maybe 1 or 2 pairs. You got 10. And then you were giddy about it and you were smarmy about it and you held all of them up. You held all of them up and you were like, but they were on sale. And you're not even wearing any of them, so you needed them so fucking badly.
Other than that, it's shit I would buy otherwise. You know, like...
But you don't need any of it. You don't need 3 pairs of chains for your glasses. You have 1 pair of glasses. Why do you need 3 glasses chains for them? You have 1 pair of glasses. You wear 1 of them at a time. Like, I don't understand what's hard to consider. What's hard about that? You bought a 6-pack of nail brushes that you didn't even remember buying. You need those? I don't even know what the hell those things are for, honestly.
Like, God forbid a girl wants to feel pretty.
Oh, so pretty? Do you feel pretty and witty and gay? It's and she does this shit too. God forbid I want to look nice. God forbid I want to feel pretty. I mean, look, maybe there is a time and a place where you need to set that shit aside. If your crap really is as bad as you claim it is, and you claim it's pretty fucking bad, like you claim that your pain, oh, you'll like this. She claims that her pain is constantly at a 7. I'm not making that up. She claims that her daily pain is at a 7 all day, every day. I'm not making that up. Yeah, and her fucking Ativan that she doesn't have a prescription for. I'm just saying, like, if that's true, maybe, I don't know, maybe feeling pretty really isn't on your top of your priority list. Maybe it shouldn't be. I mean, Maybe worry about being pretty after you've dealt with that. I'm not saying you don't have a right to feel pretty at some point. I'm just saying maybe now isn't the time. Right? I believe that everybody has a right to, the hierarchy of needs, but like fake nails aren't in there. You have a right to food, you have a right to shelter, you have a right to be treated, but you don't have a right to fake nails. You don't have a right to glasses chains. You have a right to glasses if that's what you need. Right? Do you guys you guys get what I'm saying? Yeah, she self-medicates. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of feeling pretty. Yeah, that's not how that was written. It's not how that was written. So, I'm not saying she isn't pretty. That's not what I'm saying at all. I think Roz can, like I said, all of the girls can doll themselves up. It's not something that they are all capable of doing it. But Random says, if disabled me can afford $80 a month for Sunny's Random's cat insurance, she can afford $50 a month for medical. You can limit getting nice things to a smaller amount to afford actual needs. Well, thankfully, she doesn't have any pets. But yeah, the point still stands. But that's just it, though. Her priorities are weird. Yeah, Manslaw's pyramid, yeah. Nails aren't even on the pyramid. Sorry. Also, nail techs in the US are often POC have faced more hurdles. Right. She crushed Manslaw. It's just Truman often. I'm old. I don't care about pretty. Touche. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. I can't read your whole name. Sorry. Jeff says, I enjoy my healthcare more than the nails. I'm so sorry, Truman Hoffman. The nails are not on the pyramid. Sorry. Pikachu shock face. And she feels like it's like a personal, well, it is kind of a personal attack. I think people are mad. Well, I know people are mad. It's not just that we're astonished that do you guys remember back when her car got totaled because she parked it with the lights off on a blind curve illegally, and then somebody hit her because they couldn't see the car? You guys remember that? And then she got an insurance payout for it because I think it's Florida a no fault state. I don't know. But she got a payout for it from the insurance company, and then her membership helped her raise another few $1,000s. So I think in total she had something like $6,000 to go buy a new car, which is very doable. Granted, it's not going to be a brand new car, but you can get a functional car for $6,000, especially back when this happened. That was back in 2023, 2024. Okay, really wasn't that far back, but the point being, you can get a functional car. $6K was the insurance alone. So was it $9K? I couldn't remember if it was 6 or 9, and I didn't want to inflate the number. Anyway, Roz doesn't have a car because instead of prioritizing getting a vehicle, she made about 8 to 9K in total. Okay, so it was around 9. Roz doesn't have a car because instead of prioritizing getting a vehicle like she whined and bitched and moaned about, which is why her chat helped her raise the other chunk of money, right? Roz went out and blew it all on food and bullshit. All of it. It's a pattern of behavior, right? Anytime she raises a significant amount of money by whining about needing it, she blows it on something else. She's had some unfortunate encounters recently, and she was complaining about security around her house. So one of her members Venmoed or something her money to go buy a ring cam. And granted, ring cams aren't very much money. I mean, I think the top of the line ones cap out around 100, but so who knows how much they actually sent. But Roz still doesn't have ring cams around her house. But she went out and got, I think around the time where she bought one of her steak dinners. So, just saying. Yeah, she ate $9,000. YouTube makes enough to make. Yeah, YouTube's not a shit ton of money. YouTube's I don't want to say it's like pocket change, but it's like a stopgap unless you're like a really big channel. You're not like living off of it. So, unless you're a big channel. And then, yeah, you might be living off of it. All right. Oh, yeah, the rollator that someone bought for her. I'm surprised she didn't send it back for the money, to be honest with you. Even if she gets them, she'll claim they're hacked, probably. In her tummy chat, someone in her audience asked about starting a GoFundMe for insurance. At least she said no to that. I saw something about GoFundMe and I skipped over that, so that's good to know what that was about. If she makes 2K, that's more than you can have in your account. Yeah, Pennsylvania's 3, and I know that. I found that out. But I also found out that how much it costs to get private insurance in this state. So there's that. I probably don't, random. I probably don't anymore. You might be surprised. Not that we need to share that publicly in chat right now, but it is 6:30. It's 3 minutes past 6:30, so I want to thank everybody for joining me. I hope we had a good time. I got to get angry at the end. Always a good time for me. Go ahead and put bacon in the comment section if you have made it to this far and stuck around this long. Emily Pigeon. Oh, is Emily Pigeon in here? Sorry that you came in right before I left. But yeah, go ahead and throw some bacon down there in the comments section. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you guys for chatting. Thank you for behaving, as always. And that's all I've really got for you guys. So I will see everybody. I will see members on Tuesday. I think you guys have noticed I've switched members to Tuesday. It's just easier for me. It's not easier for my mods, though. So be nice to my mods. And I will see everybody else on Wednesday. And I guess she's going live at 7. I mean, I assume Nikki's going to snipe it, and there's Kevin Bacon. And I assume there's probably a couple other channels that are going to grab it too. So find your favorite sniping channel to go watch Roz, and I will see everybody later. Bye.